Hello and welcome to this Techability video about everyday access in Microsoft Word. My name is Helen Redman, and in this session I'm going to be showing you how you can unlock tools for accessibility and productivity within the humble Word document. Okay, we're going to start with some navigation tools. If you have attention deficits, if you struggle to skim and scan for content, lengthy Word documents can be quite difficult to navigate and it's easy to get lost within them. What tends to happen is when people use headings, they go for the simple bold function and then we have to scan through. However, Word does have some inbuilt heading formatting, and if you use these, they unlock other capabilities that can really help with navigation and accessing the document. So this is our main heading about public libraries, and I'm going to go up to this section here and choose that heading option. This is now the main title for my document. The rest I want to be subheadings. You can see here, historical foundations. So I'm going to choose heading 2 for that. Again, everything that I've got here already highlighted, I want to change into a heading and I'm going to work my way down the document. If I was typing this document from the beginning, I would just select heading 2 at this point. If you've got a document you want to change and add headings to make it a little bit quicker, once you've got the formatting you need, you can use the format painter. Just double click and now we've got a little paintbrush and everything we select with this now will change the formatting back into heading 2 for us. Went my way down. I don't think there's much more. There we go. And I'm just going to click that to get rid of it. Okay, we've done that. So what? What's the big deal? What we can do now is if we go to the View ribbon and click Navigation pane, all of our headings that we've just formatted are now available in this list. This is now great because instead of scrolling all the way to the top of my document, I can simply click the title and it will take me straight there. Similarly, if I wanted to work on support for education, this section, rather than scrolling down to find it, I can just click on it and navigate to it. This is really great, really fast way of navigating a document without getting distracted, can go straight to your headings. What you can also do with these headings is rather than cutting and pasting, if you want to move things around, you can simply select the whole heading and the content and move it into a different area. Now we've got these headings in place, we can also insert an automatic contents page. So I've just created a little bit of space up at the top there. And I'm going to go to the References ribbon and insert a table of contents. There's some automatic ones, you can customize them if you want to, but I'm happy with the way this one looks. And again, you can see all of our headings are here. I do see people often manually typing contents pages, and every time a page changes or they move something around, they have to go back in and start to re-update the page numbers. This will do it automatically for you based on the headings that you've already got in place. Also, if you are a text-to-speech user, if you use text-to-speech software, rather than you having to listen to the whole document to find what you're looking for, now you can use this contents page. And as the text-to-speech software works its way down the contents page, you can simply hit enter and it will take you straight to the section that you require. If you want to make changes to the document, so I'm going to move the cultural section to under the challenges, go back to the top. So this is now wrong. It's really easy to update the contents page and it moves it and changes the page numbers for you. There are some other features in Word that you may not be aware of. One of them is in relation to speech to text software. Quite often there's third-party software, you need to get an add-on, get something built in and ensure it's compatible with the word processing tools that you're using. On the Home ribbon, Word has this for you, the Dictate tool. I really enjoy visiting libraries. and I hope they stay part of modern society for the future. Full stop. One of the other things that people might struggle with using a long Word document, depending on your needs, relates to spelling mistakes and proofreading. There's lots of different tools within Word that can help you with this. So, for example, you've got the review section where you can use the spelling and grammar tool and the thesaurus. The other thing that you can use to help with proofreading is the read aloud function. Again, just click on the text where you are, go to review, and we've got the read aloud option here. There are settings so you can change the reading speed and the voice. You can also get add-ons if you want to change it to a different voice. But all you need to do is click, press play, and it will read to you.
Public libraries have long been regarded as cornerstones of communities, providing free access to knowledge, information, and shared cultural resources.
There is a far more interactive tool called Immersive Reader. And what Immersive Reader does is completely changes the way that you can review the document. Okay, so from here, I'm now going to go to View. And I'm going to look at Immersive Reader. You can see here there's a few different options. We've got different layouts, we've got different focus. I'm going to go with Immersive Reader. And what this has done is changed the way my document looks. It hasn't changed the formatting, it hasn't changed the original content, it's just changed the way we view it at this moment in time. And we've got lots of different options here. So you can see I can change the page colour. I think I'll choose a nice orange. I can choose the width of the lines. So if you have issues of tracking, maybe due to visual impairment or dyslexia, you can change. If you want really wide columns, you can change it to quite narrow. It's up to you. I'm going to go with moderate for this example. We can also change the line focus. So again, we've still got quite a lot of text on the screen. I can change the line focus to 1 line, 3 lines, or 5 lines. I'm going to choose 3. We've also got the syllables, so you can break it down by syllable. This is particularly useful for people who are speakers of other languages than English and are perhaps learning. It's a great way to break down the words. So we've got the A to Z syllables, and you can just click them on or off. And of course, we've got our now familiar read aloud button.
Public libraries have long been regarded as cornerstones of communities, providing free access to knowledge, information, and shared cultural resources.
Okay, so this is really helpful. You can break down the words as you need to. You can focus in on specific lines. The navigation tools still work in this setting for you, so you can, scan around to different places really simply. And when you've done reviewing your document in this way, simply close Immersive Reader, and we're back to the usual formatting that we're familiar with. The final tool I want to show you is really helpful. Obviously, this series has been about accessibility, and I would very much urge you to check accessibility of your documents. What this does is it helps you and others to access information in the most simple way. So here I've got good contrast. I'm not missing any alt text from illustrations. The structure is in there. There's no restrictions for people. So I'm confident now that this document is accessible and is ready to share. Thank you for watching, and we hope you enjoyed the video. You can keep in touch with us by signing up to the Techability newsletter, bit.ly/TA mailing, or scan the QR code on screen. You can email us at techability@natspec.org.uk. Follow us on socials, Blue Sky at techability.bsky.social, or follow us on linkedin.com/company /techability.